This is a field that has been operating largely non-compliant. Our agency has put out rules about what it is to be an exchange, what it means to be a broker-dealer, what it means to be an advisor or custody assets, and how to register a securities offering. Those rules are in existence, and there's nothing about a new technology that makes it non-consistent with the public policies that Congress has laid out. A definition of a security, something called an investment contract. Congress looked at that and said if the public is investing money, anticipating profit based upon the efforts of others in a common enterprise, that's a security, an investment contract.
And I know you see it. The crypto crackdown is starting to be had. The government's going to come down on any unregistered security. And what this means for unregistered securities, you don't want to be holding your bag in them when this happens.
And with that, what's happening, crypto crew? Sean's coming back at you, another cryptocurrency video. Before we get started, one quick thing. Go ahead and check us out at patreon.com/Bitcoin Bros. If you want more exclusive content, more one-on-one contacts with the Bitcoin Bros, Sean and Aaron are here. You can reach out to us. You can message us. You can get one-on-ones with us at our Patreon. Check us out there. And as you heard from Gary Gensler, we have a leak that reveals secret Democratic plan for a game-changing U.S. crypto crackdown that could hit the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Will we see lower price action in the crypto space, or is the bottom in? Or are we still in the bear market? The U.S. crypto star promises crackdown on digital platforms. The Justice Department steps up scrutiny on industry racked by scandal and volatility. Let's look a little bit deeper in here. The U.S. Department of Justice Crypto Enforcer Director promises a crackdown on illicit behavior on exchanges. Young Chow said the Department of Justice is targeting crypto exchanges that allow, quote, criminal actors to easily profit from their crimes and cash out as a mean to fighting crypto crime, which she has grown significantly in the past 4 years. And their focus is on businesses that sidestep the anti-money laundering or know your customer rules, or who do not engage in thorough compliance and risk mitigation. So what does this mean for the Department of Justice? Are we going to see more audits with small businesses in the corporate space? Where are these crackdowns going to be had? Or is this going to be with the actual exchanges themselves? Are they going to start closing down exchanges? Are they going to really just force the exchanges out of business, or to temporarily close as the price shoots up to astronomical values and pushing the retail investors aside while the rich get rich? The retail investors are sidelined and can't even play in the game. An update is from Stock Money Lizards. What he's showing you, since the beginning of the year, we're in this upwards channel. You've just been trading on the downside, upside, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend. If we go back up to the upside and have that summer rally, how high could we go? If we go back up to the upside, well, this shows you around that $40,000 threshold could be in the cards over the next month or two. And taking a look at the Bitcoin price chart, we're looking at the Gaussian channels. And where we're at right now, if we just zoom into the current price action, what do we see? We just came back up into the channel, which is extremely bullish, broke the midline, and sort of went up towards the top, didn't quite test the top, but just been trading in this channel over the past couple weeks. Zooming out on the price action, you see we are still in the red. The last bear cycle right here, when we were in the red area, if we zoom in to see what happened, the last time we went through there, we just broke through this very quickly and had that blow off top in the summer of 2019. Once we got up back above this, how many closes did we have till we flipped green? On the 12th week, we flipped green, came back, retested the midline, mind you, the midline, before ultimately having that blast up to that $69,000 peak. So where we are right now, if we zoom to the current price action, once we closed above that midline, which is really right here, if we wait 12 weeks, we could have a run to the upside by sometime in June, middle to the end of June. So once again, this is about a month and a half away. The market could get very interesting, and we could run up and then come back down and retest that midline before that 2024 halving, and then we'll go and make new all-time highs. Either way, right now is an optimal time to buy. The last time the RSI has been at these levels per the last bear cycle, if we look on the way down and we come on the way back up, we're already in the green area. But the last bear cycle where we are at this level is around September 2019. This was almost 4 years ago, to roughly be exact. As you see, these cycles don't exactly repeat, but they definitely rhyme. And let's hear from legendary investor Paul Tudor Jones and get the latest from him on the crypto markets and what his take is on Bitcoin. Let's hear from Paul.
You came on our air during the early part of the pandemic. I think it was trading at $8,000-$9,000 a coin. And you said, I'm in. And I think you rode it all the way up to 60-some odd thousand. And we then rode it back down to $15,000, and we're now sitting, I think, somewhere around $27,000.
I've never sat on a horse that long, just so you know. From the beginning, I've always said I want to have a small allocation to it because it's a great tail event. It's the only thing that humans can adjust the supply in. So I'm sticking with it. I'm going to always stick with it as just a small diversification in my portfolio. What do I think right now? I liked it last December. I still think I mean...
Would you buy more right now?
Would I buy more? I would probably... I look at it in gold, and I think they've done so well recently because of the fact that we have had these great risk premiums. I wonder whether they may not be boring in the future. Also, Bitcoin has a real problem because in the United States, you have the entire regulatory apparatus against it. So it's just, if inflation's truly done a bit, if that story's been played, then you have to wonder, we were buying gold and Bitcoin for the inflation hedges. That game may be over. I would 6 months ago, before AI, before the possible productivity boost that we'll get for it, I would have said a completely different story with regard to the inflationary future and with regard to all the inflation hedges.
So there you have it from Paul Tudor Jones, and the Bitcoin bros agree with him but don't agree with him because he seems a little uncertain on what's to happen in the short to mid term for Bitcoin. Looking out the next couple years, we see bullishness for Bitcoin. The one thing that Paul Tudor Jones did not mention in this interview is this right here, the Bitcoin halving. We're 327 days away. And for anybody that's followed this channel, you definitely know that with the Bitcoin halving, every single time there's a halving event, price goes extremely parabolic to the upside. So this is less than a year away. Within the next 12 months after the halving, from April 7th of 2024, we're definitely going to see higher price action unless Bitcoin does something that it's never done over its life cycle. And with that, what's your take on this? Do you think that Bitcoin within the next 2 years is going to be going extremely parabolic? Please leave your comments below. With that, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. You guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love. We appreciate the support. With that, that's all I have for you today, and I'm out.